Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to the Hourglass. It's your girl. All right, so today was all planned out for personal readings, but man, somebody's divine masculine really wants to talk. Like, this divine masculine has a message for you. I'm hoping that it's a pleasant one. But it is what it is, you guys. So let's get into it. This divine masculine could have Virgo, Capricorn energy, sun sign placements in their chart. This could also be a season. All right. These hints or these clues all came to me. This information, this material, it all came in. So what I keep hearing was um, it's still not over. It's still not over. And what came to me was, I don't know if you guys saw The Notebook. I know you guys probably rolling your eyes. Some of you are like, yeah, that's my movie. But what came to me when I kept hearing that phrase was the rain scene on the dock. And remember, if you guys listen to my Sunday thoughts, I've been dreaming about boats and docking up to the shores and the bays. And I think somebody comment about what all of those animals or things could possibly symbolize. So thank you very much, my community, for helping me out, uncover some dreams and giving me some infos. I really do enjoy you guys. You guys are so helpful. So back to the notebook, it's the rain scene on the dock when she confronts him about not writing to her. She's been waiting for 7 years. So seven, like I said in one of my previous videos, if you guys follow along, we are going through a 7 year change, 7 month, 7 year change. It's time for a change, right? So we have Venus in Gemini from April the 3rd. So a lot of our relationships are in like the full, plus with that super moon in Libra, you guys, relationships are very much on the forefront. A lot of changes is happening. And because of these changes are so noticeable, it leads to a lot of chaos in a lot of us. So some of your divine masculines may be distorted right now, or they're going through a very changeable time. Now, keep in mind, this could also resonate with the divine masculinity within yourself that needs some type of insight and guidance as well. Take what resonates, you guys. Leave what doesn't. Time and energy is fluid. This could be past, present, even future events. We all have free will. All right. So some of you are dealing with a very distorted divine masculine, or a very distorted masculine that goes or shifts in and out of their divinity. All right. I feel like this person has anger issues. This could be a male or female, but it's becoming like mean to a certain extent, or it became mean. Now, I think this person tries to protect their heart a lot. So back to the notebook, when she confronted him about not writing to her, and he actually told her, like, I think he said, I wrote you 365 letters. It wasn't over, and it still isn't over. That part, it still isn't over. It still isn't over. Even though Miss Lady, whoever she is in the notebook, she said, it's too late. It's too late now. Nah, this divine masculine saying it's not over. It's not over. Still not over. Okay, still not over. Good grief. I heard Charlie Brown. Some of you may like Charlie Brown as a child, or you have like Charlie Brown mobilia or something. So today I was thinking about Julie. So Julie is a mango. This mango, very tropical fruit. So I was like, oh, I could eat a Julie mango. So I was like, maybe that's a name of a person that may be viewing, or a divine masculine female could be Julie, or they have a Julie in their life. But then I turned on the TV and somebody said Juliana. I was like, okay, it's Juliana. So Julie, Juliana, mangoes and pineapples. Yeah, all of those things were coming to me today. So let's see what's going on with your divine masculine. Enough talking about what messages. I'm going to incorporate the rest because I have my notes. I have my notes here. So I'm going to incorporate it in my read today. All right, beloved, we ready. We ready. Had to build that audience, right? Beloved, what is going on? What does this divine masculine want to tell our viewer? What does this divine masculine want to tell my viewer today? All my videos are timeless. So we have water. Now, when I see this, some of you could be into sirens, mermaids, whatever the case may be. I pick up heavily like this divine masculine is definitely in their emotions. They're like deep down emotions, or they're deep, the deepest, the depths of their emotions is coming up right now. This person is have a lot of fantasies or a lot of daydreams about you. Some of them are even experiencing more dreams than ever now, since we have this solitude where they're forced to be reconnected to themselves right now. So I guess you could say the ethers or their higher self is taking this opportunity to really to really bring a lot of things that they've been suppressing right up to the surface. So again, it could feel very chaotic for your divine masculine. So I wouldn't be surprised if you guys hair readers going back and forth and this loving energy, and then it goes into chaotic, because again the changes are very noticeable with this divine masculine. For some of you, it's kind of like the notebook situation where you guys been with other people and you still gravitate right back towards each other. So yeah, I feel like this divine masculine is really getting in touch with the depths of their emotions here, and it's through the depths is where they're going to find their wants, their needs, and desires. All right. So the same place where they have those fears and deep, dark secrets is exactly where they're going to find their wants, their needs, and desires. Tell me more, beloved. It's very overwhelming, but they're letting it flow. So we have water flow. And we have magic. Now, this is a little bit of backstory with this deck. So when I got this deck, fell in love with it, but I noticed one card was missing, which was the freedom card. So I try to send it back, or I try to have Amazon do like a swap out where they send me a new deck and I send them back the old one. Unfortunately, someone on my street stole the deck. It went to the wrong door and they decided to keep it. Amazon did not want to release the information on who that was, which neighbor that was. But I didn't get, long story short, I did not get the new deck. So the card Freedom is missing. But I use this because the Freedom card has a running horse with a little girl on it. So I use this card as the Freedom card as well. Depends on where my eyes go to. And right now it went to the owl. So there's a lot of ancient, or there's this divine masculine could be having a lot of past life ancient memories coming back up to the surface. And that's because, like I said, a lot of us are experiencing, I know I'm all over the place today, but stick with me, you guys. A lot of us are experiencing past life dreams, things that we suppressed as a child. Again, I don't know if I mentioned it in a video yesterday, Sunday Thoughts, but a lot of us are having dreams or remembering a lot of memories that we suppress. Some of us have extraterrestrial, that didn't want to roll off correctly there, extraterrestrial experiences as well that we suppressed, that's now coming back to the forefront. A lot of past memories from a different life is coming back up to the surface. So like I said, a lot of people are being forced into solitude. A lot of these divine masculines that are distorted, so I call them the distorted masculine, a lot of things are changing with them, and some of them may have been fighting it for a very long time. Just going back to my notes here, some of them may have been conflicted, guarded, defensive, really fighting this, and it got wear down. It wore them down. So this could be months, this could even be years, but it's wearing them down now. They're being forced to really look at these depths of emotions. So let's see what emotions they're struggling with right now when it comes to the divine feminine and this twin flame journey, this connection. Some of them are very disgusted, revolted by the way that they treated you, by the way that they were looking at life, that they perceive this connection. Now they're seeing the magic. This super full moon in Libra really stirred up a magical energy within these divine masculines. Some of them are seeing miracles within tragedies, miracles within loss, and it's helping them to have some type of faith. And this is why we're flowing here. They're learning to control what they could deal with, what is in their power, and letting go things that are not in their power. And that could be try to control this connection, the divine feminine, now feeling or now having this enlightenment that it cannot be controlled. It's the magic. They're starting to believe in the magic within the divine feminine and themselves, some type of magic thread is holding you guys together. Confidence, beautiful. I saw this in the pre-shuffle, but I didn't want to mention it. Oh wow, somebody's wanting to take a leap here. They're feeling very courageous today. I could feel that energy in that scene in the notebook. When the masculine really like leaped over and kissed his feminine right after he said, "It's still not over," because it's still not over, baby. I see angel numbers or light codes 383. You could look that up. It could be extra details that you need to confirm a situation that you may be in right now. Peacock feathers, a lot showing up. So the universe, the ethers is watching and recording. This is a very interesting time to be alive. So we have guilt and we have loving. All right, so this is the scoop. This is the scoop right here. So, we have this mother to baby energy that's going on. Now, when I saw this, automatically I thought of the Empress card. And I have some notes about that too, because the Empress card has been flashing to me as a pregnant lady, really like Mother Earth, or the Divine Mother Queen, like cradling her pregnant tummy. So I'm seeing it in my mind, and I'm trying to look for the notes because I did not highlight that part. Come on, glass. But anyway, it's almost like using the divine intuition here, using that divine magic within self to trust, to have faith. I can't believe I can't find it. Don't let me put this video on pause now. Don't let me put this video on pause. I pause in it. Really? Okay, so I can't find where I wrote my Empress notes here. I can't find it. That's embarrassing. But anyway, okay, here we go. So what I feel here is like some type of roots. So what I translated with the Emperor card, where I'm visioning a strong feminine cradling her pregnant tummy. So it's almost like your divine masculine, male or female, may be cradling some type of faith or promise to self. All right? It's like they're coming back, or they're rediscovering their purpose of life. They may be feeling a lot of guilt, feeling responsible for a lot of shortcomings in their life, for a lot of mishaps, failures, and mistakes, because now they're allowing themselves, they have surrendered to this divine magic, or this magic within themselves. They're looking at things from a different perspective, no longer thinking the worst. It's still there. It's still there, but they overcame some type of fear or something that they were suppressing, that they didn't want to deal with, that solitude forced them to look at. Now that they have dived deep into that void, into that abyss, they're now seeing what they want and need and desire is right there. So this is where this loving energy comes from. They could be very much being gentle or very tender with themselves as well, allowing that feminine energy within themselves to nurture them. You get what I'm saying? They're finding some type of root or roots within themselves, but there's that guilt, because now that they know better, they're starting to see how they really fucked up. Okay, so back to the flow of things. They're starting to understand that they can't control everything. They can't control the way how they feel about the divine feminine, the way how this connection, the things in their life, who they're dealing with. They can't control the events that are trying to mold them. So it's like a surrender, or they're starting to control how they deal with matters as well, how they respond. It's just easier. It's easier to go with the flow. So we have powerless. Yeah, they're very powerless to this energy, this magical energy, this divine energy. It cannot be explained logically, cannot be explained scientifically. So it wore the divine masculines down. Those that resonate, let me see if my video is recording, because I ain't playing with none of y'all today. Whoever this resonate with, whoever this divine masculines, or if you're watching, if you're viewing, go and big up yourself in the comment box. Let everybody know who the fuck you are. Because guess what? It takes a lot of balls to be on this journey, to stay the course. Even when we sway, we wait. Even for the divine feminine, same thing, same thing. We hold space in our heart, even though we're going further. Like I try to tell the divine feminines, Keep connecting with things that you love, the people that you love, despite of your divine masculine, because the more that you reconnect with things that you love, that makes you happy, that puts you on that joy frequency, the farther you go. Not saying to, be all angry and upset that you're not in union, you're not in speaking terms with your divine masculine. You hold that space, but you keep going. Life is a journey. You guys are in two different paths. Eventually you meet back up to walk again, and sometimes you have to separate again. And for others, congratulations for those twin flamers that are in union, that are working together, even in distance, in physical distance. They're still embodying that wholeness together. So a lot of your divine masculines are very guilty for their performance of how they showed up in your life. And it fucks with them, it fucks with them. But now they're starting to understand that they have the power to fight off these fears, these demons that they attach themselves to, because not knowing better. So now they are powerless. I feel it's saying weak and paralyzed, but I see that this knight, I could see a knight on two knees or one knee, really surrendering to a higher force, to that Holy Spirit. And this is giving them confidence. Beautiful energy, starting to believe. This divine masculine is not only starting to believe in themselves, but they're having this deeper knowing. With the owl showing up here, it's like canceling out the belief, and it's graduating to the knowing, and it's setting your divine masculine free in some ways for them to flow. We have the number 9, gaining clarity. They could see the end game. They could see the bigger picture here. Beautiful. That universal love. Okay, so they're seeing the universal love here. Excuse me. I keep hearing good grief. Some of you may have on like mermaid stilettos if you have your nails done, or you have like mermaid sequences or a mermaid fabric that you like. Oh yeah. Somebody's learning some lessons here. There's second chance that I put in parentheses, because this is why this divine masculine is not fighting the lessons anymore, not fighting their darkness, because they want to learn. They want to go to the next level. They want to grow. They want to move out of this guilt of feeling like they're responsible for their unhappiness. A lot of your divine masculine are starting to realize that the choices they have outside of what's in front of them. This is why we have the flow. And this is why their emotions are flowing. They're stewing in it, and they're letting it flow. They're releasing a lot of these guilt as well. But it takes time, It takes time to actually master this spiritual power. It takes time for it to develop. And at the right time, when this divine masculine is ready to learn, they experience the right teachers and the right lessons. So this is why it's important to have separation, because you cannot teach your divine masculine everything, especially if you're super awoken. Sorry, you guys, I'm wheezing a little bit here. Especially if you're super awoken, you're super freak, super goddess, super witch. You're on a higher altitude, so you can't teach this baby masculine, or this masculine that's in the initial stages, how to read the signs out here, how to read the GPS, how to read the divine blueprint. You can't teach them that. So in that separation, when the ethers break you guys apart, or divine feminine, the ethers give you a very harsh lesson or harsh dose of medicine to force you to pull away from your divine masculine. It's because you're not the right teacher to teach this divine masculine where his divinity is at. His or her divinity is at. Sorry, you guys. You get what I'm saying? Holla if you hear me in the comment box, all right? This is why we have separation. We have karmics, we have soulmates, we have different experience, that's soulless temptations, because it's there to teach them. That's the right teachers for your divine masculine. It's not going to be you each and every time, all right? It's molding them, so when they do come back to you, they could present the best part of themselves, and vice versa for the divine feminines. Now, this person is growing. There's a lot of, sorry guys, I have to move a lot of papers around. There's a lot of healing energy that's occurring. And I feel like it's dissolving your divine masculine's envy towards you, towards other people that seem to be doing better than them. It's dissolving their pessimistic energy as well. So there's a there's a healing energy that's coming with this divine magic. They're going back to their roots. They're going back to that empress energy within, finding their purpose and letting it flow, constantly refreshing. Tell me some more. Let me play these cards one more time. Yeah. Somebody's changing their energy here. And you know what? This could be fears or trauma that they were running from. They were running from this abyss of, it's like that drawer where you put all those plastic and miscellaneous stuff in your kitchen and you ignore it. You know you have to clean it out, but you keep passing it by tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. It's like they're sorting out that drawer of trauma, of fears, of secrets, of shame, of guilt, possibly with their mama. Some of you are dealing with a divine masculine that never had a good bond with their parents, with their mother. So the love and support that you give is foreign. It's like, what the hell is this? Is this a Disney character? Is this a mystical creature? This ain't real. So they play a game with you because they're trying to see your flaw. They're trying to see your flaws there. So they play this game thinking that you're playing a game to deceive them, but they're deceiving themselves. I'd rather spend time with you. Traveling. So this person has a lot of travel on their mind. They could be still looking at travel information, waiting to see what the news or what the government has to say about traveling. Some of them may have bought tickets and they're now trying to figure out how is this going to work for the future. Because you know the travel ban kind of locked down everything. So they're trying to figure out what's going to happen with their tickets or their travel plans for the future. They're reminiscing divine feminine on the way that you nurture this person. You could be someone that like to cradle them or massage them, or you know you're really into them. You cater to their well-being, but they're unavailable. They're still going to be unavailable because they have a lot of clearing to do. This, you may have triggered this person kundalini, and when you did that kundalini energy, it started to clear out a lot of their chakras, possibly starting from or switching from the high to the low, high to the low. So it's chaotic. So now that they're learning to let it flow, it's like it's starting from the bottom to come up, from the base come up to, but it's clearing it out. It's clearing out that debris. This is why they're unavailable. I'd rather spend time with you. So wherever they're at, this person could be some lust going on. Hey, you see how that lust just smoothly came out my hand? So, you know, your divine masculine could be in another relationship. They could be married. They could be with family members that causes a wedge between the both of you, long distance, emotional distance, not fully understanding who they are. It could be anything that's keeping them unavailable from getting to you, from really showing you who they are. Because a lot of time we communicate with the divine masculine, whether it's text, phone call, face to face, but they still lock down, they still close down that part of their true selves that they need to show. And this could be unavailability, but they rather spend time with you. They want you to know that they rather spend time with you. And it goes back to the notebook. No matter what they're doing, they're constantly thinking about you. They're doing things for you, even in your absence. Even if they realize it or not, it's all for you. Lust. So they're longing for you. This person's hunger for you is growing stronger, is very uncontrollable. They cannot control it. With the flow card, they're letting it flow now. They're stewing in it and they're releasing it. This is why some of you are feeling it. You could feel a little tingle down there in the vajayjay. Some of you, divine feminine, if you're a man, it could be same sex, whatever the case may be. You feel it. You feel it tug on you down there in your sacral chakra, right? We have bad mind. Yeah. So this could be a group of people around them. This could be their family. This could be a tradition, beliefs that they live by. It could even be their own shadow self. So remember I was saying in the beginning, this divine masculine, I'm sorry if I'm speaking a little too fast, but the messages is coming in really quickly and I want to get the material out there. So this divine masculine is battling with their dark side, their darkness. Remember, they have been conflicted, guarded, defensive for a very long time. We keep seeing all these 5 of Wands, 7 of Wands energy from this divine masculine or from the collective of divine masculine. And it's now time for them to take that armor off. The solitude, the travel bans, the sign of the times right now, the uncertainty, it's all designed to help us as a collective to create that space to take our armor off, to take the shields off of our brain, our third eye chakra, to be awake or to acknowledge the awakening, because we're always awakened. Our third eye is always active, honey child. It's just sometimes we don't want to acknowledge it. We get distracted. We're too busy in this fast-paced life. You get what I'm saying? So it's now a shutdown in our fast-paced life, and now we're being forced to let that magic flow through our life and heal and give us the power to see that it is real. You get what I'm saying? A lot of us is going back to music, our musical instruments, things that we did as a child, board games, all types of things, all of those survival skills and motor skill, all of it is coming back. It's a reset. It's a hard reset for a lot of us. Some of us are going really flowing with the times as well. It's not really affecting us because we already been in that mode for years. Oh my God, divine feminines, my heart is racing. So they're getting to know their dark side and they're aware of their fragile ego. And they're starting to harness some type of power, this divine, this magical power within them. Beautiful. So remember, if your divine masculine is not working on themselves, they cannot give you anything. There it is. There's the darkness. There's the darkness, divine feminines, divine masculine. If you're watching, there's the darkness. Somebody's exploring it. This person has been resisting this change for a very long time and it became toxic. That's that Capricorn energy you just saw there as well. They're tired of bonding with unhealthy things, unhealthy relationships. This person could be recovering from an addiction. Yeah, so they're exploring a lot of darkness and they could be very obsessed with you sexually as well. So if you have been intimate, it's more. And I feel like it's a lot. Even if you haven't been intimate with this person, they are like really amped up. All that orange with the solar plex chakra, that fire. I know red is a lot to do with sex and lust, but for me, it's orange. Like, oh my God, somebody wearing orange. You know what? Black and red is very seductive to me too. It's very bold and it's like, I know what I want and I'm going to get it from you. And then orange is like, I got to have you now kind of deal for me. Oh my God, we should get some sexy cards out today. Let's do some sexy cards for the divine masculine since they lust in. So let's get some key characters out here. We did see that Capricorn energy. I did mention that Capricorn energy as well. So this could be winter time. This could have started in the winter season. What is that Capricorn? What is Capricorn's season? Capricorn is December 21st to January 20th. So this could have started around those times. You could be a Capricorn that's viewing. One more, Claire, please. That star card is showing itself. So, you know, your divine masculine in the star energy is having clear directions. They're having clarity. They're having a lot of insights. All right. And this is where the trust, this is where the faith is coming from. That star energy. So tell me more, beloved. Why is this? Who is this divine masculine? This divine masculine is someone that you may met when you went to a club or you were dancing or you guys like to dance with the 5 of Wands. Again, I mentioned the 5 of Wands energy where this person was very conflicted. They could have been very dramatic or they just had a lot of, they were very dramatic. They had a lot of dramatic ways of dealing with things easy to anger, and it caused a lot of conflict because this person was very conflicted within their own chakras. They were trying to control the flow of things, wanting to be the leader, but it wasn't a good lead. They wasn't leading you anywhere because they didn't know where they wanted to go or what they wanted in life. So this is why they couldn't be a great leader for you. This is why it was unsafe to follow this divine masculine. Some of you may have just packed your bags and dipped the fuck out of there because it was just so many conflicts that this person was bringing to you. I heard Stephanie Mills, Feel the Fire. Is that the divine masculine flying around here? Yeah, so I heard the song, I think it's Stephanie Mills, I Want to Feel That Fire, where in that song, I think it's like a duet. You could check it out. Let me know what you guys think. But she's talking about, oh, yeah, it's something that you told me. I'm not going to sing it. Something that you told me stayed in my mind all night long. You said, reach out and touch me, my love. Is in your heart, if it's in your hands. I want to feel you. Feel me. Listen, that's this divine masculine could have very been chaotic. Like they brought a lot of chaos to your life. They were very defensive, very territorial, very competitive with you, and they're very guilty for the way that they did things with you. I feel like it's like they want to communicate this, but again, there's a lot of shame. They could have been very envious of you, of your leadership skills, where you lead from the heart. You could have been very emotional or very over emotional, but you led. You led. You get what I'm saying? You know what direction you wanted to go in. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy could be a strong Leo. It's a lot of Leo coming up in this reading a lot. I don't know if they want to take action and they want to go after, because Leos are go-getters when it comes to things that they want. They create opportunities and they could be very opportunistic. You know what I'm saying. Tell me more, beloved. All right, so we have the Queen of Cups. This could be your energy, divine feminine. It goes with the loving. So as a Queen of Cups energy, very nurturing energy, very intuitive, highly intuitive, where you could pick up on those needs of others, especially your divine masculine. You may have a child. If you're a divine feminine, that's a male, again, you have those, you embody those Queen of Cups quality. You may be a Cancer, Gemini energy, where you're watery but you still have that air quality to you. So you may be a very emotional, secure individual, divine feminine, and this is what they reminisce on. They rather spend time with you because you cater to their needs. You could look into their eyes and see the pain. You could see the deep need, their desires, and they love that. They love that. It's something about your eyes. When they look in your eyes, they see the past. They see that life with you. They may be feeling like it's a future thing or what could be, but for some of your divine masculines, they see a past life. And in the past life, you could have been their mother. You get what I'm saying? Or you could have known their mother in the past life. This person is a heavy daydreamer with this Queen of Pentacles looking in the chalice, in the Holy Grail. You could have some crystals, or they're starting to invest in crystals. But I feel like with all this water and loving energy, they're really trying to stay on top of it. They're not trying to let it overwhelm them. So it's like when they feel very triggered or overwhelmed, or they feel uncomfortable, it's like they know how to let it flow. It's like they're gauging the water level or the emotional depth. Wow. So they learn to navigate the emotional waters. Beautiful. They're wanting to reach some type of emotional gold here with the divine feminine. Yeah, you could have been very supportive or lovingly supportive to this divine masculine. And, you know, even though they had this chaos energy, they brought a lot of chaos, confusion. You still were there. You still kept a peace of mind. Some of you may have tolerated it, seeing that depth within their eyes. It's something about their facial features or their eyes that triggered the divine feminine to feel like it's more beyond the mask here. I could feel what you need. I could feel what your body is needed met. It's like divine feminine know the remedy of the divine masculine's pain and chaos. You silence the fears. You silence the demons within them. Or your demons played well with their demons, being that we saw that devil card. Hello. Yeah, so your divine masculine, I don't know. This is one dark night. This is one dark night for months. I heard years. There's the Empress. Let me see if my camera rolling, because y'all, there's the Empress. And I'm not playing with y'all. I'm going to show you my Empress notes, because it's notes. It's nothing. It's not a book. It's nothing I'm reading from that came with the cards. It's actual notes. Where is my Empress? And there it is. Let me see if you guys could see it. Don't look at my crappy handwriting. Empress card, roots. The moment you forget where you come from, you lose the very purpose of your life. Holla if you hear me, you guys. Holla if you fucking hear me. Oh, my loved ones call me the seer, but I don't know. I don't know if I could take on that role yet. Maybe I am a good sensitive. But yeah, my family my mom calls me a shaman, and my loved ones, my family at home calls me the seer. So, Empress card, getting to the root chakra coming up. They're letting it flow. They're letting that debris. They're no longer holding on. They're no longer attached to all these unnecessary shit that was causing their health. You get what I'm saying? Picture a lake, picture a river, a creek flowing, effortlessly flowing. You love to hear the water. It gives you peace. But there's a heap of fucking trash to the side that's blocking the flow of the creek from going. So what you do? Are you going to sit there and meditate knowing that it has trash there? No. You're going to remove it. You're going to remove the blockages to let that river flow, right? This is what your divine masculine is doing. There's all the water coming right down peacefully, effortlessly. They know who you are. They know who you are, divine feminine. You're the Empress. You are the main centerpiece in their life. You are the ultimate. You are the goddess to their god. Male or female, it's energies that we embody, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. So what I got was richness. You full of richness. You're very refreshed, ever growing. A heart of gold. Honorable. Listen, something about your hair. You may be a blonde, or you have a blonde wig. A blondie. Yeah, it's like you are that fruit. You are that fruit, that holy grail. Fruit of life. All right, fruit of life. I could swing with that, beloved. I could swing with that. Tell me more about this Five of Wands, beloved. What is this with the throat chakra? Or is this still battling some type of spiritual healing? What is this? All right, so they want to talk. They want even given exchange of information here. This person wants to know where you're at. This could also be that it took them time to see where they're at with themselves in life. So now they're creating a balance, or they're finally giving to themselves what they have been delaying. For some of you, you have waited a very long time. Like I said, you tolerated a lot of this conflicted energies because you saw through the person behind the mask. You saw them. You saw who they were. For some of you, you saw what you saw, it triggered you, or it activated that mothering energy within you. And you automatically, it was natural to love this person. And that's beautiful, divine feminine. You did your part. It hurt like fuck, man. It hurt like fuck when these people betray you. It hurt like fuck when these divine masculines betray you and they lie and they lead you on. But you were dealing with someone that had a lot of lacks, that had a lot of things. That better not be the divine masculine flying around here. You're gonna get caught. So yeah, this person could have been given to too many people in their life, and it was chaotic. It was too many people involved. All right? But now they're having the courage, they're being bold to actually give, to actually create balance in their life. You know, the Five of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Empress could be Libra, Taurus. I'm tripping up here. So it's strong Taurus energy, wanting to be sensual, wanting to be given, but wanting that same. Because with Taurus energy, what they give you, they expect that back. They want that even, that equality, even give and exchange here. So with that showing up, it lets me know that some of you have been waiting too long. It's like you overstayed your welcome, but again, you did your part. You did your part, and it may have hurt some of you, but guess what? It it made you better as well. It broke your heart, and it opened your heart as well. So they may be wanting to offer you some type of assistance with being confident here. They're working to a goal, so they could offer you assistance. Okay, thank you. Tell me more about this Queen of Cups energy. I heard, all my life I pray for someone like you, and I thank God that I finally found you. You're all that I ever know. When you smile, my face glow. You picked me up when I was down. Yeah. Okay, the part when he says, um, you're like my brother, you're like my sister, you're like my mother, you're like my father. Wow. So that's Casey and JoJo on my life. If you want to check that out, I kind of teared up, you guys. I'm getting emotional now. All right. So we have the Strength card coming up with some Leo. Mention some Leo energy. So I feel like somebody's building emotional strength here. Somebody here is the lion tamer or the snake tamer. Because again, you saw something. You saw this person's demon. You saw what they were trying to hide. You saw the hurt. And it triggered that maternal energy within you. Regardless if you're a male that's watching, it triggered you to want to care for this person. You could hear their cries. So you may be somehow connected to their roots. Remember, my notes with the Empress talks about going back to your roots or the root. So you may be a part of this. You may be a soul, you may be part of your divine masculine soul tribe. You may be a soulmate and their twin flame. Oh my God, double whammies. So yeah, very territorial individual. They try to resist this love. They try to give to someone else, or they try to have you waiting. This could all have been tests that they were trying to test you with. But again, when you came into their life, they thought that you was coming with an angle. They thought that you was playing a game, and they try to play that game to see your flaws. So now that they know who you are, the divine mother reigns in you, some type of royal blood reigns in you. They could even be coming to the awareness that their royal lineage is supposed to come from you, wanting to have a baby, wanting to create a product of you guys' love. So if you can't have babies, you're too old for that. They want to create something with you. And for some of you, that's a miracle. That's going to be a miracle. That was a divine masculine cooping on us, you guys. For some of you, that's going to be the miracle that you become pregnant. Didn't I say the Empress cradling her pregnant stummy? Her pregnant stummy? I said stummy? What? They want to create. They want to collaborate. They want to take this chaotic energy, and they want it to flow. With the Five of Wands, I often don't see chaos. I see the aftermath of who wants to be the leader and who's giving the fucking direction and who's laying the laws. I see people trying to work together to build a tent, to build a foundation. Resisting this connection, this loving connection, has worn your divine masculine down to the ground. Now they are the lamb. You get what I'm saying? The lamb and the lion. What song played in my mind? This is reggae. So if you listen to a lot of reggae, you tap in or you try to balance your lover's energy. So different music embodies a different energy within us. Classical music could embody the king and queens within us. Reggae could balance the lovers within us. So what I heard from reggae was Sanchez. Never try to diss the man with the angle. So you could listen to that. Never try to diss the man with the angle. So I guess it's called Sanchez, man with the angle, or never diss the man with the angle. Go and big up yourself if you know what I'm talking about. It's very old school. I'm old school. My age is showing. You know what it is. I also got the numbers 197. Now, interested in love. Let me see what date I got that on. I got that on the 11th. And oh my God. All right. This is a next channel note, you guys. So I watch a lot of Pinky Blinders. I haven't catch the new editions yet. But what came to mind was Elizabeth Gray or Polly. The first time that she met her son Michael. He was waiting at her door. I think her door was number 17. And Michael was waiting at her door. We have a mother and child energy going on it. So Michael was waiting at the number 17 door for Polly. And he said, I'm looking for Elizabeth Gray. She's like, what do you want with Elizabeth Gray? He said, I think she's my mom. And she dropped the keys. Now, dropping keys could be a bad omen. It could mean death or wanting to avoid a situation. Hey, but the keys were so old that it brought a different type of energy for me. If you want to look that up, you could. I'm going to leave that a little homework for you guys. Go and big up yourself and tell me what old keys symbolize. Excuse me. But yeah. Some of you like Starbucks or pink, some type of pink beverage. Anyway, so, excuse me, you guys. I'm getting excited, so my asthma is triggered. So yeah, they may be still conflicted with this bad mind kind of energy, that shadow, that darkness within. But again, the magic. So it's like they're fighting the dark with the magic, with the light. You get what I'm saying? And it's helping them, especially with the peacock feathers showing up here. What is helping them to see is their true selves. It's helping them to see. I don't know if I mentioned it in Sunday Thoughts, but the peacock feathers, they have protection here, repelling that negative energy. It could be the love from the divine feminine, or it could be the love from the almighty divine, from their guardians. We see here the Three of Pentacles. They're working on themselves. They're working on themselves. They're working on this guilt, releasing this guilt, letting that flow, taking the wisdom with them, but releasing it. They're challenging themselves to create a better divine masculine. I feel like for a lot of them, excuse me, guys, let me put it on a quick pause, unpause. All right, so I had to take my medication. I was wheezy there. So I want to make this quick because I want to get into the lustful cards. So what I'm seeing is they may have turned their back on a lot of society norms, a lot of things that kept them in this chaotic energy. A lot of things that kept them low. And this could be religion. This could be a tradition that their family followed. This could be a certain mindset that they have developed because of these deep, dark emotions, fears, trauma, secrets that they didn't want to deal with. They came up with a mirage, an image, a set of rules to live by, a code, an ethnic code. Now I feel like they're recreating themselves. The cathedral, it's not a tower anymore. It's a cathedral that they're building for the divine feminine to enter. So she could feel safe. So she could feel safe. He or she could feel safe to flow as well. Something very important is happening with your divine masculine. And what is it doing? It's activating their sacral and their solar plex chakra. Root, sacral, and their solar plex chakra is activated. This lust for the divine feminine's love This lust for your time, your nurturing energy, your catering, your service you provide, your wisdom, your divine wisdom. Okay, so your divine wisdom. This is what they're hungry for. This is what they need. Nine of Wands energy showing up here. The wounded warrior. I always talk about the wounded warrior showing up a lot. What does the wounded warrior mean? Becoming wise. Somebody is changing their timeline. They're no longer playing the victim. This person could have been playing the victim and was getting a lot of positive results. But now that guilt set in from doing that. I often see this card as very sexual because the one hits right across the male phallic. Okay. We're going to get some cards out. Yeah. So they're learning a lot of lessons and they're gaining divine wisdom. They're now seeing the divine mother, the divine feminine, as the oracle. You get what I'm saying? As the power of the throne. Of the throne. We have a lot of seashells, femininity, fertility, and sexual energy. That pearl, baby. Somebody thinking about your pearl. That funky thing. All right, you guys, you little freaks. Let's hit the lust cards. Since we have a lot of cards about lust and hunger. This person is hungry for the divine feminine's energy. Is very uncontrollable at this moment and they want to be free. Almost like they want to have an orgasm here and be more enlightenment. I feel like this divine masculine, for some of you, has been sexual with this person, have sex sessions. Pleasure. Give them enlightenment. You get what I'm saying? So even if they're home masturbating, doing what they're doing, it gives them enlightenment. It releases a negative charge. You ever heard men talk about they need to have sex to release so they could get their mind clear? Well, I don't know if that's some type of programming, but it seems to work for them. But it's to understand where you're giving your energy to. Who are you exchanging your energy to? I'm seeing a lot of tears, you guys. I'm seeing like literally tears coming down somebody's face. Okay, so somebody's purging and is clearing their vision. Okay, I could run with that. They see you as a very stable energy. Steady, stable energy. Especially in your emotions, in your intuitive wisdom, and your support, divine feminine. They see you giving that to yourself as well. And I feel like, I just heard, I don't know, that Notebook movie is coming up a lot. All right, so beloved, what does the divine masculine want his or her divine feminine to know how they feel sexually? The most accurate energies, please. It says, I cherish you deep within. In the core of my being, I need you. Every fiber of me wants to be near you. Don't tell me this isn't real. This is all I feel. It's a lot of feelings. I'm getting really choked up. There's a lot of threes that's going on here as well. So confirmation, the divine, the almighty divine, this divine masculines, angels, guardian angels, possibly the archangels, ascended masters is working with this person. And I feel like this divine masculine is accepting it. They're surrendering to it. They're no longer defensive or fighting the choice. Hey, listen, I keep hearing the Lamb of God and the lion and the lamb analogies going on here, you guys. I don't know what's going on. Like I told y'all before, if you have an issue with me talking about sexual content with spirituality, then please feel free to click off my channel. It's all connected. If one is blocked, the other one is blocked also. When you get spiritually enlightened, you feel sexually healthy, you feel healthy sexually, and you glow. Having sex makes you glow. It helps the blood to flow in your body. So get a grip, my love. Get a grip. Thank you. It says, oh, I find myself asking why him or her and not me. What is it he or she provides that I can't be? You say you love him or her, but you also love me. How true is this love that you speak? So there's a love triangle. I wanted to mention it here with the Three of Pentacles. If this fly don't leave me alone, I'm gonna smack it. And then I might go down in the book of hurting insects. The insect police is gonna come for me. So yeah, there is a possibility that some of y'all, divine feminines, have already have someone, you're married. You told this divine masculine that you loved him or her, and it's like they don't know where to stand with you, and this is causing conflict as well. This could be one of the reasons why they couldn't give to you 100% or 1,000, 1K, 1K. Tell me more, beloved. Rebels. So you guys may have a very big ego. Both of you may be very strong personalities. It says steamy flirts. You guys could be still flirting. This was a joy ride to nowhere. So this could have been a one night stand that lasts forever. It escalated from friends to friends with benefits, and now somebody's wanting more. Somebody's wanting to put you in their life. It's like they want to build around you. What song is that? I just heard, I'm glad I built my life around you. Could somebody help me out? Lifeline, please. What song is that that talks about, I'm glad that I built my life around you? You guys could like a lot of liquor. You guys could have drank a lot around that time, or you were very celebrative. I felt like dancing when I saw the Five of Wands card. Maybe you guys party a lot, or you guys met where you guys was in that party phase. This person wants to lift you up and put you against the wall. They want some type of deep penetration from you. Maybe you're flexible, or they want to see how flexible you could be in that chocha. I feel like you're a rebel. Like you don't take shit either, but you're super freak. I feel like you're super intuitive, and you're super freaky. That's what they love about you. It's like a razor edge love affair. So it's very sharp. It's very intense. This could be something that compelled you guys. Your divine masculine is going off the chain. Male or female, off the chain. Oh my God. My video recording. Listen, we're going to wrap this up now because I have a time limit on my camera for some reason. So it says gospel. This could be very taboo. Like I said, mother and child. It feels like you could be their mother, or you may be old as their mom, or they just feel really young. They feel really childlike in your presence. They feel too innocent or too much of an amateur. Could be very petty when they get nervous. It says lust. This person is lusting for your body. It says sin but honor. God and the devil's temptation. Oh my gosh. You're very taboo to this person. Sweet but harmful. This person may want to try anal sex, or they think about, or you may have mentioned it to them. We have the priest and the nun type of analogy. I'm telling you, the dark and the light, you're pure, you are good energy, and they may be not so good, and they see that. You may be a weakness, a lot of role playing going on here, the principal and the student energy. You've been naughty. How bad you want a good grade? You get what I'm saying? So they want that hidden bad girl to come out. They want you to match that dark energy, that lustful, that obsession of lust with the devil card showing up. They want you to be filthy. They want you to be nasty. They want you in the worst way. This person could like the flat iron position where you lie flat, but you toot your butt up, and they slide from the back, where they get they envision them going anal. So if this person is afraid to try anal because of some type of homophobic issue, they like to turn you that way to envision them doing that. I mean, like, we all are human, right? We could talk about that stuff, right? This is my channel. Yeah, so it's a snug fit. I feel like you're very tight. You have that tight space down there. Beautiful. So they may want to try some taboo stuff with you. It feels sinful or it feels wrong. It's like you are their guilty pleasure almost. And then we have overall energy one. So you could have met this person in the summer. You guys may live close to a body of water. You may have oceans close to you. It feels like a magic talking twice, but it feels like black magic or something that's very mystical with the earth, or the earth moves or stops when you guys are one. They lust about this. They daydream about this, and it stops their world. They may literally have to go squeeze one off and release that flow. Same breath, you guys synchronize in breathing patterns when you are together, or this is what they daydream about. This is a very cosmic tantral sex going on here for some of you as well. They may like when you come on top. I just heard that song by Justin Bieber, Come Around Me. When you come around me, show me that you want me, even though you've been with me. Okay. And then it says, ooh, you're on top of me. I call this a win-win. Yeah, so check out Justin Bieber, Come Around Me. My God, this is spicy. Yeah. So you guys are very similar in sexual appetites, or they feel like you're a match. They know every inch of your body. They fantasize about that. So if you have no way of being physically with this person, you may have sex text this person, a lot of video or picture mail. They know every inch of you. I feel like some of you have like a mole or a wart, something on the skin that's a beauty mark for this person. They think about it a lot. It turns them on. They may want you to be dominant. They want to see that hidden bad girl energy. Some of you could be hiding, avoiding this divine masculine because you could feel them taking your innocence, or you feel like they feed off of your purity with the Empress card. And this may cause guilt for one or both of you. This person really wants, they feel like they can't resist with the Nine of